How you doing, Your Honor?
Hello, Ms. Lee. Ms. Lee, you were charged with theft. You are facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have
I'd like to take notes.
Sure.
You said theft, 1 year in jail,
You're facing up to a year in jail
up to 1 year,
and or a $4,000 fine.
and or a $4,000 fine. Proceed.
You're going to do probable cause.
I don't even remember what that meant. I haven't been to court since 2006.
We're going to see whether there's sufficient probable cause to go forward with your case or not.
Okay.
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney appointed to you if you cannot afford one. You ready?
What do you call that attorney that's
Court appointed lawyer.
pro bono?
Yes.
Proceed.
Judge, do you mind giving me a cause number? It's not appearing on my docket.
I have,
Hey, please.
oh,
A certain process we follow. I don't want you to engage with them.
I was just,
It's okay. 255.
Here's where things get interesting. The judge is laying out the full story, and it's not looking good for Miss Lee. Concealing perfume twice? That's not just a mistake, that's intent. In court, intent can make all the difference between an accident and a conviction. Watch closely. Her reactions might tell us more than her words.
2005.
So 255-4005?
Correct. And go kind of slow because she's taking notes.
Yes. On March 2nd, 2025, at approximately 2:30, officers were dispatched to a theft at Memorial City Mall at Macy's. Upon arrival, the officer spoke with the complainant, who stated he noticed the defendant conceal a tester of perfumes in her bra. A different associate also noticed and asked the defendant to put the perfume back. The defendant did give the perfume back to the associate. Once the associate walked away, the complainant observed the defendant pick up the same perfume and conceal it in her bra, and then later put it in her purse.
I didn't even, in this,
The defendant walked past all points of sale without paying for the merchandise. The complainant stated that 4 tester perfumes were seen being concealed on CCTV footage, and 4, Your Honor. And another 4 were located on the defendant once she was apprehended by a supervisor and the complainant. The total value was $1,321. The defendant admitted to the officer that she did steal the perfume and that she tried to exit the store before she was apprehended.
Okay, what store are we talking about?
This is a Macy's at Memorial City Mall.
Okay. Ms. Lee, I'm going to find that there's sufficient probable cause to go forward with your case. I am ordering you as a condition of your bond not to go back to any Macy's and not to go back to Memorial City Mall.
have already informed me that.
If I find that you go back to the mall, if I find that you go to any Macy's, I will revoke your bond. I will put you in jail.
Okay.
Please do not pick up any new cases. Likewise, if I find that you pick up a new case, it's not going to go well. Would you like to apply for a court-appointed lawyer, ma'am?
I would, sir.
Okay. So Deputy Miranda is going to give you an application for a lawyer. I need you to fill it out for me. I will have you go to Ramona, sign a reset, and then we'll just have you take a seat wherever you'd like. And then just please fill it out. And when you're done, you can bring it back to us.
Officer Fleischer, I know you did mention that anything I said will be held against me. May I please say something?
Please don't. Let me give you a lawyer first. You tell the lawyer, and if it's
Okay.
appropriate, then they
Okay.
can tell me.
That's-
Okay?
Okay.
But I really don't want you but you can tell the lawyer.
I'm sick. I got a liver disease and I can't go to jail.
No one's going to jail today.
No, I mean, I wouldn't live there. I'm not gonna make it. I have too many health issues, but
This moment hits hard. Miss Lee reveals she's battling liver disease and fears she won't survive jail. You can see the courtroom tension shift. Even the judge softens for a second. It's a powerful reminder that behind every charge, there's a human story. Should her illness affect how the court handles her case? What do you think?
Don't worry, ma'am.
Thank you so much, Your
We're
Honor.
here to help.
Thank you so much, Your Honor.
Yes, ma'am.
It's gonna be a reset.
Well, I'll have you talk to the lawyer, but most likely it'll be reset. Your, Mr. Salash, sir, you were
Yes.
charged with terrorist threat.
Amenazas terrorísticas.
You were facing up to 6 months in jail
6 meses en la
and/or a $2,000 fine.
de $2,000.
We are going to do probable
Vamos a leer
cause.
causa.
You have the right
Usted
to
tiene el
remain
derecho a
silent.
mantener silencio.
Anything you say can or will be used against you.
Podría ser
You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed
Uno
to
se le
you.
nombrará. Ok,
On February 9th,
el 9 de febrero del
2025,
2025,
an officer
un
was
oficial fue
dispatched
despachado
to a
a una
residence
residencia
in regards to a
en cuanto
disturbance with
a
a
un
weapon.
disturbo con un arma de fuego.
The officer met
El
with the
oficial se
complainant,
reunió
who
con
stated that
el
he has
denunciante
ongoing
que declaró que tiene
issues
problemas
with his neighbor
con
over
su
parking.
vecino sobre estacionamiento.
The complainant stated that
El
today,
denunciante
while in his
dijo que hoy,
driveway,
mientras estaban en la marquesina,
his nephew told him to get down,
su sobrino le dijo
After he
que bajara.
observed the
Después que observó
defendant
el acusado
point a rifle in
apuntando
the
un
direction
rifle
of the complainant.
hacia la dirección del denunciante.
The complainant
El
stated
denunciante
he feared
dijo
for his
que
life
temía por su
and
vida
ran to call the
y corrió a
police.
llamar a la policía.
The complainant's wife
La
filmed
esposa
the
del
defendant
denunciante
pointing
dijo
a
que el acusado
rifle at the complainant.
apuntando un rifle hacia
Officer observed the video
Los oficiales
footage in
observaron
which the
la
defendant
cinta
is
donde el
wearing a white
acusado
tank top
tenía
and black
una
shorts
camisa blanca
while
y
holding what
con
appears to
pantalones
be a
cortos.
black rifle.
Entonces tiene en sus manos algo que se
The
parece ser
officer
un rifle.
observed the
El oficial
defendant facing
observó
it in the
el acusado
direction of
mirando
the
hacia la
complainant's
dirección,
residence
la
and
residencia del
positioning himself
denunciante
to aim the
y
rifle.
posicionarse de manera de
The
apuntar
defendant
el rifle.
then
El
disposes
acusado
of the rifle
entonces
in a
se
nearby
deshizo del
shed
rifle
once
en
he
una
realizes
silla
he is being
cerca,
filmed.
ya cuando se da cuenta que lo están
The
grabando.
officer
El
next made
oficial
contact with
entonces
the defendant
hicieron
and
contacto
observed
la
the
segunda
defendant
vez,
wearing the same clothes
observaron al
as
acusado
in the
con la
video
misma ropa que
and
estaba
standing
en la
next to the
cinta
same shed.
y corriendo hacia la misma caseta.
The defendant was then
El
detained.
acusado entonces fue detenido.
The defendant
El
stated
acusado
he did not
declaró
have any
que él no
weapons
tenía ningún arma de
and
fuego,
then stated
ningún arma.
that the
Entonces
rifle was
dijo que el
hidden
rifle
inside the
estaba
shed.
ocultado dentro de la caseta.
The officer found the
Los oficiales
rifle
encontraron el
and
rifle
determined
y
it was an
determinaron
airsoft
que
rifle
era un rifle
similar
airsoft
style to
similar
a real assault rifle
a un
and
verdadero
can
rifle
cause serious
y
bodily
podría
injury or
causar
death.
lesiones físicas muy serias o hasta muerte.
Mr. Salash, I'm going to find that there's sufficient probable cause to go forward
Causas
with
para
the
seguir
case.
adelante con su caso.
I'm ordering you as a condition of your bond not to have any contact with the complaining witness and not to be in possession of any
No
weapons.
tengo posesión de ningún arma.
Has he since moved? Because I'm going to order
Me han preguntado si se ha
200 feet
mudado
as well, that he not
Voy a
go
tener que-
near the complaining witness.
cerca de
No, Your
200
Honor, he
pies.
still lives in the same
Vive
residence.
todavía en la misma
And the
residencia.
complaining witness actually
Y
lives across the street.
él, de hecho,
And it's a
vive
two, I
cruzar
actually
la
know,
calle.
it's a two lane, I looked it up.
Y hay de
It's a
dos
two-lane street,
sentidos, una calle
With
de
opposite
dos
direction
sentidos
traffic.
con el tráfico que va
I think it's
pues uno al
probably
otro.
outside of that
Yo
200
creo
foot
que está
boundary,
fuera, más allá
but
de
it's
esa,
across the street.
I'm
de
ordering you
200
not
pies.
to go
Ordeno que usted
200
no,
feet of where
menos
this
de
person
200
lives
pies donde vive,
or where this person works.
donde trabaja
I
esa
do not
persona.
want them living in
Yo no
fear.
quiero que vivan en temor.
You understand?
¿Entiende?
Okay.
Okay.
If I find that you violate these conditions,
Si
if I find that you put my public in danger, I will revoke your bond and I'm going to put you in
lo
jail.
voy a poner en la calle.
The judge ends with a serious warning about immigration consequences, and it's crystal clear. One wrong move could cost this man not just his freedom, but his place in the country. It's a sobering reality that many defendants face. Justice here isn't just about punishment, it's about survival.
I don't know what your immigration status is, but if you're not in this country with permission
Este país con
and you go to jail,
va a la cárcel,
immigration finds you because they sweep it every day.
ellos van
They
todos
will put an immigration detainer on
en
you and you
inmigración.
will be stuck in there until this case is over with and then shipped off to immigration. If you were able to get out of immigration on an immigration bond,
Una
you
fianza de
best
inmigración,
behave. Because anything goes wrong,
cualquier cosa,
you will also lose that immigration bond and all that money you've paid
todo ese dinero que has
will be
pagado
someone else's.
será de otra persona.
Do you understand?
¿Entiendes? Yes, yes.
You have a lawyer.
Tiene un abogado.
Because you have a lawyer, I will waive your
Abogado.
appearance. But it is your responsibility to stay in touch with Mr. Paz, and he will tell you if and when you have
Le
to come
puede
back to
decir
court.
cuándo tú tienes que venir a la corte.
Thank you.
If he tells me he cannot get a hold of
Que no
you
se puede-
because you were playing games and you're not responding to his phone calls or text messages, likewise, I will
Llamadas,
revoke your bond.
también revoco su fianza.
You
¿Lo
understand?
entiende?
Sí.
Yes.
Okay.
Está
Do you
bien.
mind filing those conditions?
Absolutely.
For now, we will
Por
have you
ahora.
sign a reset with Ramona.
Otra
After that, you will take a seat in the jury box while we get your bond conditions. We will have you sign it,
fianza, usted le
and
va a
after that, you'll be
pagar.
free to go.
Entonces, después de eso, está libre para irse.
Okay.
Okay.
Thanks.
Yes.
Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you for working with us and letting me have time to get out from immigration. May I be excused?
Yes, sir. Thanks.